When you envision something like this, what is the research process like? Like, I won't even say authentic. I am saying, how do you make this believable for the viewer?
Our process is that we try to make our characters human. So if you're trying to make them human, then it doesn't matter what business they are in. So then even if you are making, say, a mistake out of 10, people tend to forgive you because they're invested in the characters. So that is one way to go about it. And second, from a character point of view, we had seen certain kinds of people who exist in the world of Mirzapur in real life also. Apart from that, the technical part of it, which is in case of Akhandan, would be how exactly a carpet business can be associated with a drug business, transporting it. So Vineet was, I think, looking at some documentary in Afghanistan. And in Afghanistan, they used to do this a lot, long time ago. So, they used to wrap this whole drug thing in the carpets, and they used to transport them through aircraft.
There's a whole channel.
Airports. There was a proper channel about it. So we thought, how about we do this in Mirzapur show? And obviously, we were not dealing with cocaine, we were dealing with afeem. So there was a separate, different process to get it transported through a carpet, which we actually showed, and we did some research on it. And similarly, the way guns are made, the desi kattas. So I met some people who obviously were not willing to come on record, and it was kind of little difficult to convince them to meet because, there's a very fine line between a storyteller and a journalist. Yeah. They would not want to meet a journalist, but a fiction story writer, they would, if I'm able to earn that trust. So I met a couple of them, and they told me how exactly the process works. So basically, you don't need a very big setup. It's a very small room setup that can lead to a very big gun distribution system. And it's not very expensive to make. And similarly, a bullet that can be fired again. I had no idea about this. But we got to know about this when we did some research.
Well, I've definitely learned that here.
And Puneet, the wheelchair wala research that you have done.
and wheelchair. So yeah, if you look at my laptop, it will be a difficult thing to justify what all you would find there in the search engine, because during Bangistan days, it was about terrorism and how to make a bomb. Then there was this another story which was about someone molesting a minor. There was this, now Mirzapur, of course, is violence and how to make desi kattas and all those things. Inside it was like how to do betting on cricket. So all these are not so good things you will find on my computer. So wheelchair is another thing. So I was trying to understand that someone who is shot in the back, what exactly his sexual life or general life would be on a wheelchair. So I was trying to, because Baoji's character was like that. So, his feet are not working, but can he perform sexually? That's a question to have an answer for technically right. So we did some research, and you will not believe, Smriti, there is a whole extraordinary world out there. There are communities, there are forums of people who are on wheelchairs, and they share their sexual life notes with each other. And there are scientists taking feedback from these communities and designing wheelchairs better and better and better and better. It's a perfectly wonderful world to explore.
Lovely.
And that is something that we learned.
Second thing I've learned now. That's
yeah. And similarly, mother's milk for those bodybuilders. So all those things were well researched. I mean, they're completely true in the real world also.
To watch the conversations on Dial M for Films, subscribe to our YouTube channel, MAMI Mumbai Film Festival.